Hey guys, what is up? In today's video, we're going to show you 15 cool things you can do with ChatGPT in 2023. Are you looking for a guide on what you can do with ChatGPT? Well, this list is for you, so stay tuned. All right, so we are in ChatGPT. Log in, sign up, whatever. As you can see here, I've asked ChatGPT, what are 15 cool things I can do with ChatGPT, right? So it gave me a list of 15 things that we could do with it and have fun. It's probably like most, like all of these are very useful in certain ways for certain people. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 15, it says here, remember that while ChatGPT is powerful and versatile, it's also important to use it responsibly and be aware of its limitations. It's a tool that can assist and enhance various tasks, but it is not a replacement for professional advice or human interaction in certain contexts, which is very, very important because a lot of people are very lazy now that just use it, copy paste, whether you're a student or a professional, and try to like be lazy and just use ChatGPT. People can screen it now, but it's still very beneficial, if you use it the right way. And as you can see, it's not perfect. AI is not perfect. And as you can see here, I said, can you expand on number one, right? It says storytelling, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted it to expand. It made another list. And I said explain entry one only. And it says, of course, my apologies. So in the context of creative writing, it was just entry number one, right? So as you can see, it's not perfect. You still need to kind of like guide it the way you want it to function. So yeah, just be mindful of that. Be responsible in using it, and be sure you use it the right way for you, for your specific needs. So anyway, 15 cool things you can do. So number one is creative writing. You can use ChatGPT to help brainstorm and generate creative writing pieces such as stories, poems, and scripts. So you could use ChatGPT to make YouTube scripts. You could use ChatGPT to create short stories, like we've done that before. You can make it do poems and stuff. And all of these things, you just ask it like make a story and then just put details as much as you can. And it's going to generate a story, and you can write it. You can read it, and a lot of times it's good, But again, if you're going to use it for something, if you're going to use creative writing, if you're going to use ChatGPT, for creative writing, you still need to be very responsible because you want it to be in your voice, right? So using it for creative writing is very beneficial, but at the same time, you need to use it the way you need it to be used, meaning as a supplementary asset, right? Number two is content generation. Generate blog posts, articles, and other written content for your website or publication. So like blogs, creative writing, right? Articles, creative writing. So content generation, when it comes to writing, maybe you're a blogger, maybe you write articles for a website, maybe you write you're just a writer, a copywriter, or along those lines. When it comes to work, content generation, ChatGPT can definitely help you 100%. Number three, learning new topics. Ask ChatGPT to explain complex subjects in simple terms, helping you learn about various topics. So ChatGPT is a good place. Like if you're lazy to go to YouTube or Google if you're lazy in Googling stuff, you can use ChatGPT to learn new things, and again, prompting AI is the most important thing. If you prompt it, how do I learn how to play the guitar, right? Or something. You need to be as much detailed to what you're asking as possible. Give as much detail as much as possible so it could help you more distinctly. So that's number three. Number four is language translation. Translate sentences or paragraphs between different languages using ChatGPT. So if you want to translate maybe something in Spanish or Russian or Japanese or Mandarin or whatever, you can use ChatGPT, right? You can there's Google's Translate, but hey, if it's longer, ChatGPT is it can benefit you by using it. So That is language translation. Number 5, coding assistance. Get programming help by discussing code problems, debugging, and finding solutions. So there are at this point a lot of videos where coders use ChatGPT and like find something wrong or fix it, right? And ChatGPT is gonna fix it, and it works. So yeah, coding assistance is very like ChatGPT is very very potent when it comes to coding. So that's another one. Brainstorming ideas. Use ChatGPT to come up with ideas for projects, business names, product features, and whatnot. Again, this all boils down to prompts. If you prompt it the right way, it's gonna be funneled towards the right stuff that you want. Role playing games. Engage in text based role playing games where ChatGPT can act as various characters as a game master. Now, this is very creative. Uh, yeah, it's like D&D, but with ChatGPT. So you could play games with ChatGPT apparently. So that's pretty interesting. You'd want to try it out. I'm gonna check this out after this, to be honest. Number 8, text summarization. Summarize lengthy articles, reports, or research papers into concise and understandable summaries. So, for example, you want to summarize like maybe a report, right? It's multiple pages. If it's typed, you're lucky. If not, you might as well start typing right now. So what you want to do is like copy everything from your report, from your Word document, and then paste it in ChatGPT and tell it to summarize. That's it. And then it's going to summarize the entire text into like maybe, well, it depends on how long the text is. If it's like pages, maybe it's going to be a couple, maybe 5 or more paragraphs. But if it's like short, then it's going to be like maybe a paragraph, a couple paragraphs. And yeah, but you still need to read it to check if it's up to par, up to standard of what you're looking for. Number 9 is personalized recommendations. As for book, movie, music, or even travel recommendations tailored to your preferences. And again, keyword preferences. You need to put as much detail to your preferences while you prompt. So yeah. So for example, I want to read like a book, and then like just input as much detail as possible, what genre, type of authors you want, and ChatGPT is gonna do the rest. Number 10, virtual conversations. Have a friendly conversation with ChatGPT to pass the time or combat loneliness. People do this. Like the ChatGPT Reddit does this a lot. A lot of them talk to ChatGPT. It's a lot of hilarious stuff. Number 11, educational tool. Teach concepts to others by simulating and tutoring. Like what I said, emphasis on simulating. I want you to act as insert profession here and then do this. That's how you prompt ChatGPT. That's how you use it, right? Educational language learning, again, same with translation. It can help you with learning new languages. Jokes and entertainment, it could summarize stuff. It could summarize, it could emulate comedians. Again, prompting. Everything is about prompting. If you prompt it the right way, you're going to get amazing results. Storyline generation, again, it goes with creative writing. And number 15, therapeutic chatbot. Use ChatGPT as a sounding board to discuss feelings, thoughts, or problems, providing a form of virtual therapy. So this last one is very important. I've seen people on Reddit be honest and say, oh, I use ChatGPT as a therapist and I tried it and it works. What it's going to tell you, again, if you prompt it as a therapist, as a psychologist, and you say everything that you feel, it's going to help you. It's going to give you instructions. It's going to give you information on how you could remedy your situation. And I've seen more than enough people use ChatGPT for this. So that's very, 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 very handful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This video. Hope you liked it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell icon. And we'll see you on the next one.